Yeah, so this is Jeremy Winslow once again. There's Top Ramen I'm eating, and these invisible people over here, with the ghost suits. They keep molesting me in my sleep, and trying to see their dick in my mouth in my sleep, and they tried to say they spit in my food, and they psychological warfare you, and they steal all your ideas when you try and invent something, and have their boss, the King of England, make them and say that they're his or something. They're not giving you no money for them or nothing, and they've done this, you know, psychological warfare since I was 17. And then they had to give me they forced me to do drugs at 17 so I would talk instead of think too much like Einstein. They did that to him to get the bomb information out of him too, and give him some mental health meds to make him talk to himself too. That's all they do, except for abuse disabled people and take advantage of them and psychological warfare, all their knowledge out of them. Like, make a one filter dialysis machine. So I made a 3-filter one. It's going to work better now. And I saved us from GERD and the staff and MRSA we have. And we don't have no STDs. They lie and say it's STDs, And when it's staph and MRSA, it's not syphilis. No, they lied. And you know why they lie and stuff like that? So they can have a free pass to the elite cities. So that's how they get that done. So anyways, they owe me a lot because I died 8 times. It came back so far. They say 13, but and there's no police report on anything I've done. So that means 12,000 days of me dying and them getting people to murder me, instigating people. Instigators mount up. And, they do this the whole time, for 12,000 days now, 31 years. And 34 years when they started all this. Yeah, so they owe me all kinds of money. And they keep feeding people to try to kill me every day. Yesterday, they fed me some more poison burritos. And ammonia burritos a month ago. You guys get like actual food and get to eat with people. I don't even get people in my life for a birthday since I was a little kid. No birthday cake or any ice cream or anything since I was little. Yeah, I don't even get birthdays. I don't get a hug. I don't even get to talk to anybody, and no one will talk to me. Not one good sentence of anything. Not even a sentence at all. And it's all lies and everything. They haven't talked to me for 31 years, and they say I'm a problem. Well, why didn't you talk to the problem for 31 years? Just right here in front of you, right next to you all the time. Because they don't want the truth. They want to say their lies and think that they're cool and they can steal shit from people and force knowledge out of disabled people by giving them drugs and force the drugs on disabled people so that I would talk instead of think like Einstein. They did this to Einstein too. We got my backs cracked in half except for one joint holding it together. And when it finally dissolves and cracks in half, I'll be in a wheelchair like Hawkins, and I can't get away from a murderer, just like Hawkins. Then you feel really fucked up because someone's murdering you and you can't even get away from them. Yep, that's what they do to people like me and Hawkins and Einstein. Have a good day. Hope you have the best day ever. I don't get one good day, not one break, not one rest, not anything. Not even just top ramen if I'm lucky for 12,000 days.